Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right, so we have less than a day, less than 24 hours for the new GTA 5 Online, the Mercenaries DLC to drop. So in this video, I want to talk about my final predictions and talk about a few things that I haven't had a chance to since we got the information. Talking about a few vehicles, maybe how the actual DLC will work, etc. All right. So if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like and make sure you are subscribed. Okay. First up, let's talk about how will the Avenger work. So we know that it's going to be getting some weapon upgrades. We're going to have missiles, bombs. Hopefully, you'll be able to actually operate these as a pilot and not have to have somebody else operate them for you. That would definitely be a plus. I do think the Avenger, with the particular upgrades which will be coming with this DLC, is going to be one of the main focal points of the DLC because this will be integral to maybe the missions and definitely how you would be making money in the long run. In my opinion, the Avenger with the particular upgrades will be something sort of a cross between the MOC and the Terabyte, right? We know that you'll be able to now store it in a hangar. You'll be able to call it in without even owning a hangar or a facility. But I do think with the particular upgrades, the Avenger will more closely mimic the Terabyte with the mission terminal, even being able to store a new vehicle, as you see in the photo in the bottom right corner, as the thruster, like the Terabyte has with the Mark II. All right. Next up, how will the F-160 FAIJU work? All right, so this plane, there's a lot of hype around this, right? We have it, it's confirmed it does have VTOL, it'll have explosive cannons, it'll have regular missiles, and then homing missiles as well. Stealth capabilities more than likely going to be the same as the Akula, where when the weapons are disabled, it'll be stealth mode off the radar, and when the weapons are enabled or ready to be engaged, it'll be on the radar. So that's probably how the stealth mode is going to work for this particular plane. In regard to handling, I believe that it's going to be a mixture of the Hydra and the laser, where it'll be really good at everything. Maybe not the best at any one particular, but it'll be so close. I think it probably will be the go-to plane for the majority of things in GTA 5 Online. Just won't be the top in like the best handling, the best turn radius, all that stuff. So it'll. I think it probably will be balanced overall. All right. Now, how will the CONADA work? Sorry, I don't have a cool photo for it. It's the helicopter in the top left corner of this image right here. And most of you know what this is. This will be the weaponized version of the civilian CONADA that we have in the game. And a lot of people want this to be a replacement to the Buzzard. They want it to be a Buzzard Mark II. They want it to be, the Sparrow is so good, but it's just not quite there yet because of the durability of the Sparrow. Now, I'm not predicting this, but I'm hoping that the CONADA takes the best of both the Buzzard and the Sparrow and combines them in one. I hope it has better durability. Hope it's got the better weapons like the Sparrow. I hope it's nimble and just reliable like the Buzzard. And the big thing about the CONADA, this is the one thing. If you are not able to call it in and spawn it in like you can the Buzzard or the Sparrow, it's going to dramatically affect this particular chopper's use and viability in the game. I don't think anything will be as efficient as the Mark II. The CONADA has potential, but I'm just not sure Rockstar is going to follow through on that. Now, how will we make money with this particular DLC? Now, I think it's going to be a cross between the Criminal Enterprises and the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC. So we're going to have, story missions that may allow us to unlock, pricing or even free vehicles for this DLC. And then you'll be able to go back to the missions like you do with Last Dose or, like the ULP missions with the Criminal Enterprises. But I do think that the Avenger, again, like I said before, will be set up like the Terabyte has the client jobs. Well, I think the Avenger will have, client jobs or similar to that. So that's kind of what's going to carry us on past the initial phase of the DLC. That's how we'll make money. By a set of missions, probably like between 6 to 8 missions, and then a set of client job style missions from the Avenger itself. But you'll only be able to access those with particular upgrades with the terminal inside the Avenger. That's how I think that we're going to be able to make money with this. Now, how many vehicles total? So I believe that it'll be between 10 and 12 vehicles total for the DLC. A lot of drip fed content, and it'll be a time issue with the drip fed. So we're talking like not every week, but every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, like we had in the previous DLC. But I think that we'll get between, I'd say, 5 or 6 vehicles day one, with probably 2 vehicles hidden behind GTA Plus VineWood Car Club I'm definitely excited to check out, of course, the new plane, but I want to check out the new hot ring vehicle and the new off-road like Baja style vehicles that you see there in the top right corner. So decent amount of content day one. I do think we'll get a good chunk of it, but I just think that Rockstar, in tandem with a very strong possibility of GTA 6 info being released later on this year, I do think the drip fed content will be strong with this DLC. Don't forget the military convoys as well that we were supposed to get with the Drug Wars DLC, but I guess they moved it over here to this. Next, how will the Vinewood Car Club work? How is this going to factor in to the Mercenaries DLC? Now, I briefly mentioned it earlier with the other vehicles, but yeah, I think day one and more than likely two of those vehicles will be kind of hidden behind the GTA Plus Vinewood Car Club feature, right? Now, I don't think Rockstar is going to limit us in regards to content. I think that everyone at some point will be able to purchase all the vehicles. I do think that the car club will give people early access to them. And I think the only thing that Rockstar will limit or prevent all players or non-Vinewood car, non-GTA Plus players from experiencing is just like the features of calling one of these vehicles in from the car club or purchasing one from your interaction menu. So I don't think Rockstar's gone that far to the dark side yet. They're getting there, right? But that's how I think it's going to kind of work. It's just going to be more of a feature-laden kind of membership for GTA Plus members. Now, moving on to quality of life balances and then miscellaneous stuff. So we know we're getting some weapon changes. We know we're getting, career progress, creator updates. So we're getting actually a good amount of quality of life. Now, not everything is quality of life that we found out. Rockstar is going to be Rockstar and do their thing. I still think that they're missing out on a lot of stuff that they can change with the game to make it easier for the players. That we've talked about till we're blue in the face. But, daily time trials, new controls. Again, like we talked about before, weapon balances with the aerial vehicles, maybe getting a significant nerf to the explosive cannons, which I think they should just be removed. The orbital cannon supposedly has a big nerf to it. We'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how that works. Yeah, but new clothes, new tattoos, hairstyles, possibly new actions. All those things are going to be coming into the game. It should be a lot of fun to experience that. That kind of new content is always fun. So we'll see how deep they go with it. So those are my final predictions for the Mercenaries DLC. Definitely going to be live streaming on day one when the DLC drops early in the morning. So definitely tune into the channel to watch that and check it out. I will be spending millions buying everything. You guys will be able to check it out through my stream and decide whether or not you want to purchase it. Plus, I'll be making other video updates for the next week as well. So the channel will be jam-packed with content on the Mercenaries DLC, live streams and videos both. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications turned on, all right? So I'm going to give the Mercenaries DLC a pre-rating of, let's go with a 7.5. If you know anything about my ratings, that's actually pretty good. I think in typical Rockstar fashion, they're going to misstep on a few key features of this DLC. Like I said, the replayability long-term will be something of the criminal enterprises and the drug wars. I do think they're going to tie in some, decent money-making long run. But I feel like a few of the quality of update changes and a few of the vehicle additions will be impactful and meaningful for this DLC and will carry forward through the rest of the lifespan of GTA 5 Online, all right? So curious to know what you guys are going to rate this DLC. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the Ills and Reels content in the game. Smash that like button. See you guys on the next one, all right? Peace out. Yeah.